Words and promises are like babies, easy to make, hard to deliver, isn't it? Well, do you stick to your word? Do you actually mean what you say? When you say, I will call you back, do you call? I will be here at 10 a.m. for the meeting. Will you be there? When you follow your words, you're not just showing up physically, but emotionally as well, as you're showing value to the other person's time and feelings. Similarly, when promises are broken, trust gets shattered. That's why it's so important to choose your words and mean what you say. Now, let me explain it with a story. Now, let's look at the importance of keeping up your words or promises and thereby demonstrating commitment. Now, let me share a story. This story is about a fisherman who went to a river bank and he was waiting for the sun to rise. But as he was sitting in the dark, he felt something under his foot. When he checked, he found a small sack of stones. Since he had nothing to do, he picked up one stone from the sack and threw that stone into the water. And then he picked up one more stone, threw it, and then another. Because he had nothing else to do, he kept on tossing these stones into the water one by one. Slowly, as the sun rose and the whole place lit up with sunlight, he had thrown almost all the stones except only one. The last stone was in his palm. He was shocked to see what he held in his hand. It was a diamond. In the darkness, he had thrown away a whole sack of them away. He sobbed and he cried, and he was full of grief. He had actually stumbled upon wealth which was sufficient for him to enrich his life, but unknowingly in the darkness, he had lost it. In a way, he was still fortunate as there was still one diamond left in his hand. The light had dawned before he had thrown it away too. Generally, most people are not even that fortunate. How many of us have thrown away the best gems of our life, just like the fisherman, without even realizing it? Life is a vast treasure, and all we do it is throw away with our words without even realizing the importance of what we have thrown away. If we have lived up to that promise, then we have demonstrated commitment. If we have not lived up to our promise when light dawns upon us, then we regret it. Now, let's draw some comparison between the fisherman's story and our own lives. Just like the fisherman, we all throw away valuable diamonds through our words. What we have to realize here is that our promises and our commitments hold immense value. They enrich our relationships and our personal integrity. So let's value our words just like the diamonds. Now, coming to the second point, the fisherman's awareness came only with the sunrise. So, when we bring in that kind of awareness into our lives will light up with the significance of our words and promises. When we make commitments, it's important to understand that we have to be accountable for fulfilling them. If we are not fulfilling our commitments, just like the fisherman regretted his actions when he realized what he had lost, similarly, failing to keep our promises and commitments can lead to a great deal of regret and loss of trust from others, as it affects our relationships and our reputation as well. Now, coming to the fourth point of keeping our promises and sticking to our words, what is it that we are demonstrating? We demonstrate integrity and reliability. Just like the fisherman had one gem left and still he could lead the rest of his life using that gem. So now, from today onwards, let's be committed to our words and save ourselves from losing trust and make the most of the opportunities which are available in front of us. The fisherman learned a valuable lesson that day. Similarly, honoring our commitments will give room to grow personally and professionally. It builds character and earns respect from others. So, in essence, the fisherman's story will help us to recognize the value of our commitment and promises. So, make a commitment today to speak with integrity, honor your promise, and build relationships based on trust and respect. Because in a world where words are meaningful and promises are kept, we will all thrive together. To keep our promises, trust, and integrity, we have to be mindful of the words that we are using. To bring in that mindfulness, let's practice active meditation, which will help you a long way to stay mindful and be in the present moment and be aware of what you are saying with your words so that you will live your commitments with clarity and purpose. If you have not yet subscribed to Dream 100 Business Show channel, go ahead and subscribe it right now. And let us know what is the next topic that you would like to hear from us. As usual, we are always waiting to hear from you. Thank you so much. Dream 100 Business Show is the show which helps one to grow personally as well as professionally.